Hi, this is Toby with Topic Trading, and we are starting off the week here with another weekly preview. And as usual, we're starting out with the daily chart. We are looking at the ES mini futures, the daily, where one bar represents one day. And looking back over the past week, the past 5 days, we did have another push down, retesting the lows of this former narrow, steep downtrend. So we did retest that, and we found a new extreme to the low side, and from there we finally had a bounce, which was expected since we are moving in this really oversold territory here on the outer bands of the envelope bands. So if we continue higher, the next likely target is at least the midline, the deep purple, the 21 EMA. And if we continue even higher than that, the next likely target could be the former support line we had here. And if we would continue even higher than that, the next target is the other side of the envelope bands, the overbought territory. And if we would continue even higher than that, eventually we could come back and retest the highs of this former wider uptrend. But at the moment, the market is still very bearish, I would say, and with all the situations we have in the world right now, with the war in Ukraine and now also war in Israel, the future is a bit uncertain. Uh, but at the same time, as we have mentioned before, these kind of events are often priced in ahead of time by the market. So it might be that we don't see that big of effects from these events, but you just have to wait and see. It was likely anyway that we would see a bounce from the oversold area, and it's likely that we will at least come back to the midline, the deep purple of the envelope bands. And you just have to wait and see what happens from there, what direction the market will take. Looking at the news events for this week, today it actually says that there is a bank holiday, but I can't find any information about the markets being closed today, so I guess they're still open. And there have not been any notifications either from any broker. But if there is a bank holiday in US, could be that the volumes are pretty low today and that the market is moving slow. And if that's the case, just sit it out, take a day off today, and don't trade, because it's not really worth it if nothing is happening and it's so slow. But I do think we can see something happening anyway, since we have the new war conflict in Israel. So it might be that we see some volatility caused by this. But yeah, let's see what happens today. Just be careful. Tomorrow we have a news event at 12 o'clock. This is US Central Time, so lunchtime. And it's an orange event, which means potentially medium impact event. Usually these don't create that much volatility, but you never know, so just keep it in mind. Wednesday morning, 7:30, 1 hour before open, we have the production price index, which are red, potentially high impact events. So be careful around this one. Don't trade 30 to 60 minutes before and 30 to 60 minutes after, just to be sure you're not getting caught in any strong volatility. At 9:15 we have another medium event, FOMC member Waller speaks, and at 1 p.m. Wednesday we do have another red, potentially high impact event with the FOMC meter minutes. Thursday morning, 7:30, 1 hour before open, we have the consumer price index and also unemployment claims. So these are all are red, potentially high impact events. So be careful around this time on Thursday morning. Friday, a medium impact event at 8 a.m., 30 minutes before open, and the consumer sentiment, a red one, potentially high impact event at 9 a.m. on Friday, 30 minutes after open. So be careful around this time too. And as always, just have all of these events in mind and try to be careful around them with your trading, as they can cause big volatility, which potentially can create a lot of troubles with your orders, such as slippage. So just be careful, keep those in mind, and overall just wait for those high probability setups. There's no rush with anything, so just take your time and enjoy. Good trades to you. Take care, everybody. Bye.